What's up peeps, it's Mr. Meen. Today we're going to take a little look at the Akai MPD32. Thanks for checking out my vid. I'm going to do a little bit of a preview of what this device is about. I want to thank Safwan at Musical Distributors for hooking me up. I really appreciate it, thanks a lot. And yeah, we're going to see how we can make a little bit of music with this thing and share and learn and create. Taking a little bit of a look at the Akai MPD32. Great controller, massive upgrade to what I was using before, which is the M Audio trigger finger. The reason being, there's a hell of a lot more controls, and this is really good build quality that you expect from Akai. Important to note, it is a controller, it's not a sampler. It hooks up to your software. Software being that I'm using is Ableton Live. All your faders, your pads, your rotaries are all assignable to anything that you can possibly think of within the program. Quick rundown of some of its basic functions. We've got 8 faders fully assignable to your software, 8 rotaries, and then 16 velocity sensitive pads. Your rotaries and your faders have 3 control banks, which means you basically can times however many faders you've got by 3. You've got control bank A, B, and C. Same with your pads, except you've got four control banks. That's A, B, C, and E. So that gives you 64 pads, 24 faders, and 24 rotary knobs. We also got some neat little functions here, like note repeats. Note repeat means whatever you hit, it's gonna repeat. Let's try the little something here. You can also do some lazy beats as well, if you're keen. That's it. Got a tap tempo button here just above your note repeat button. Whatever you tap is obviously going to be the actual tempo that you're playing, so let's try the note repeat again. That's basically the functions of the note repeats and the tap tempo. Then you got your basic full level controls, which means whatever pad you hit is going to hit at full level, which is your hardest velocity. 16 levels as well. As you run up the pads, it's actually going to get louder and louder. Yeah, that's the basics of the pads, the faders and the knobs. We've got your transport controls here. You've got stop, play, and record. Hit play, it's going to play something for you. Hit stop again. These don't have to be obviously transport controls. You can assign normal MIDI assignments to as well. They can do basically anything. And yeah, that's pretty much the basics of the controller. I think we should just have a little bit of a jam on the pads. Show you guys what I'm busy with doing this. That's what's important to note. If you're looking to take your live production or just your studio production a little bit further, this is the device, especially if you're using software to actually do most of your stuff. You'll see a lot more producers and stuff moving away from MPCs, the hardware, into more of the software. Software is going very far at the moment in terms of what it's capable of. Controllers and devices that plug into your software, taking a little bit of time to catch up, but it's getting there. There's some amazing stuff you can actually do. Cool dudes, we've got the MPD hooked up to Ableton Live. I'm using a basic drum rack. If you're familiar with Ableton Live, it's a new instrument with Ableton Live 7, and you can assign whatever you really want to a diverse range of pads, and obviously have different effects that are associated to those pads as well. I've got something very basic laid down here. It's the basic Gangstar beats. If you just take a listen. All I've done now is just cut that up, taking out the kicks and the hi-hats and the snares, and yeah, just added a couple of extra samples in there. What I'll show you first is the time division on your note repeat. I'm going to turn on note repeat now, which means whatever I'm going to hit is actually going to repeat itself. Do a little bit of a lazy man's beat. That's the basics. It's not how I usually play the pads, but yeah, if you a beginner and just want to learn a little bit about feeling the actual pads, it's a great way to actually work it out. Take a look at the way I've actually broken up the pads. Got the kicks here, snares here, hats over here. I've got another spare snare here just to add a little bit of accents. and a couple other samples. A little bit of bass loop up here, and yeah, a couple more here.
Say what? Do it like we ain't nobody.
But yeah, just have a little jam.
Ain't nobody do it like we do.
Yeah, that's a bit of a jam on the pads, and it's great device. I mean, this thing is taking a lot of DJs and producers forwards in terms of their live production. And when I say live production, that is where things are going at the moment, in terms of producing stuff live on stage. No longer are we taking pre-recorded beats and putting them out to people. We're taking this to the stage as a live instrument and actually putting it forward to the crowd, and creating stuff literally on the fly. And that's where it's going. I mean, you're seeing it all over the world. And if you're looking for a device that's going to take you forward, it's certainly going to be one of those devices. In later videos, which are coming up soon, I'm going to take you to assigning some of the faders and some of these knobs to effects, getting a little bit of live looping going, where we actually just overdub and pre-record beats, and then obviously just layer those on top of each other. But that's a little bit of an overview of the device itself. I just want to thank Softone for hooking me up. That's Softone from Musical Distributors, man. Thank you so much. Checks in the mail. It's been a great opportunity to spend some time with this controller, and I hope we can see a little bit more from Akai on the scene, telling guys a little bit more about their products. That's why I'm here. I'm here to share, learn, create. That is my philosophy. By sharing knowledge and sharing ideas, we can create music together, and that's what's important. Later videos as well, I'll show you how it hooks up to Ableton. Ableton, another great program, doing some amazing things for DJs and producers in the world, as far as live production goes, and as a studio suite as well. But that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and look out for some more vids. If you want to keep up with Mr. Meen on YouTube, you can check me on my channel. Otherwise, I'm on Facebook. Just look at Mr. Meen. But thanks a lot, guys.